Where did he go?
He's there. He's just getting some out of the way flowers. There he is. There he is. You know, it's so interesting when I think about it. Somehow bees have developed the ability, I mean, they have pockets on the side of their legs to keep pollen in. And yet they turn the nectar into their honey. So it's really interesting. I don't think they do anything with the pollen. I don't think. But it's so interesting that they're so, it's like that is, it's amazing. He's going to have a full,
He's got to be getting pretty full
I would think, maybe there's not a lot of nectar
in a begonia.
in a begonia, but it's trying. It's funny, they look completely different than hornets and wasps and stuff.
I'm not sure if it's a honeybee or if it's one of those bees that live inside the sides of your house. I forget what they're called.
Carpenter bees?
Yes.
Carpenter bees are bigger, I think, generally.
I hope it's a honeybee.
Yeah, I think so. It's making honey, so it's a honeybee of some sort. But whatever it is, I support it.
Love you.
Oh, look, you too.
A nice morning field walk before we cannot. I don't know what that noise is over there.
It's a very loud trailer park car. Good idea.
Which way are we gonna go?
Well,
Right way, straight way, left
well,
way.
if you're telling me that we should go our left way, our standard way, I think anyway.
Can tell it's coming to the end of summer
Yeah.
because the leaves on the ground.
This big old walnut. Got lots of those. They're black walnuts.
So far we haven't had any fall on our head.
I'm worried about that.
That's a nook where the deer live, under the beautiful pine tree. Not going to film the whole thing because I just want to enjoy the walk too.
Yeah.
That's goldenrod, as I learned from Cameron. He knows a lot about flowers, a surprisingly lot. He can name many flowers. But right now, all that's out here is the color gold. The field turns into multiple beautiful looks all throughout the year. And coming to the end, you see yellow maple leaves on the ground because they're the first to fall, and yellow goldenrod. And so it's mostly just yellow. Around the corner, all around the street.
That's what I was thinking.
Honestly, that was what you were thinking.
Well,
It was a
not
terrible
before
song.
Not before you started singing.
This may indeed be the very last warm weekend.
Maybe. We're still gonna have some nice ones, but this is like t-shirt weather, so and in shorts. I don't know if that's gonna last, but hey.
Here it comes. Puffball. One of how many you got in your yard right now?
I'm guessing there's got to be upwards of 10. That one, I think it grew since last night. I'm not sure. I see 2 right now.
Around there, isn't it?
The big one's way back there.
Yeah.
I think it's gotten bigger.
This is deer path. It's a new deer path. It's treading down.
Yeah,
They really like this back area a lot.
they do.
There's a puffball mushroom. It's my shadow all up in it. Something's been eating off of it.
Boy, it feels like foam rubber.
And not going to make any naughty remarks, other than just to say I'm not going to make any naughty remarks, but apparently it's edible to wildlife. Eventually, they get really big and really brown, and then they just explode into dust, and their spores go everywhere, and that's how they spread. And they can pop up like almost overnight. This thing is huge. Here's my hand compared to it, but it's not the biggest one on the property, and it does feel like foam rubber. Really and we saw on the internet some guy eat something similar to this, but we're not about to be those ridiculous people who pick something off the ground that is a mushroom, dice it up and grill it and put it in our mouths, and I suggest you don't do the same because you'll wind up in the ER with liver damage. Goodbye, Puffball.
We did find one morel here last year. It was pretty amazing.
And these are pokeweeds. They grow everywhere around here recently. They're toxic to anything that eats and touches them, toxic to your skin. Avoid them, don't cut them, don't breathe them, don't touch them. And if you eat them, it can kill you. And they're all over the place. But this is the best part. It's the best part of the yard. It's the new part. Secret forest. Find the giant puffball. And the sloth tree. He's never been on film either.
No, I don't think he has. I'm taking a few pictures of him.
There it is.
Wow. It's like a boulder. Look at that.
It does look like a boulder compared to you.
Ginormous. Ooh. That's crazy. Look, it jiggles a little bit. Ooh.
Look how little your hand is on there. It's your man hand.
I don't know how much it weighs. I don't want to find out because I'll hurt it, but oh my goodness, it's huge. It's like what? Almost 2 feet this way and... Wow. If it was edible, that could feed
an army.
No. Right? Look at this mushroom.
Oh, hey, another one.
This one's cool. Oh, wow. It's pretty from this side, too. I don't know if you can get to that side.
Nature is awesome.
That is a good picture. Pretty neat funguses.
Back in this part of the woods, there are all these viney branches.
It's pretty big.
That grow into the other trees. All the way up. And they're alive. They have leaves at the top. And they take over.
See how big this is? Huge.
The other plants.
I don't know how they climb up there though like that. That's just weird.
And it created a pretty cool little addition to our sloth tree. I don't know how well it's going to show up on film. We're going to try it.
Just a branch, I think.
It's not a vine, it's a swirly branch.
No, it's a branch coming right out of the side of it. It's weird how it did that. Maybe the tree was watching the curly.
This is the sloth tree. It looks like it's got a little nose, tongue hanging out, 2 eyeballs, and hands up in the air, very excited, and a very long neck. We call this the sloth tree.
Looks like a sloth, especially from the other side even. It really does. Yeah. Right from where I'm standing, it looks just like a sloth.
So much other foliage in the way. Goodbye, happy, excited sloth tree. Look forward to seeing you every walk. I look forward to seeing you every walk.
I love to be here with you on every walk. Nice, they're so nice today.
It really is gorgeous out. Every day should be 70 degrees and not very breezy. It's just the air is clean. The temperature is gorgeous. The air is clean. It's not muggy. It smells great. Looks great. Makes me happy.
Me too.
Hey, something white. What kind of flower is that?
I don't know, but it is pretty. That's a fall flower. Because they don't flower until the fall. These beautiful white and purple flowers
In the spring.
Oh my God. It's like, this is like a fairyland back here when that happens.
Oop, spider web.
Uh-oh. We get a lot of those.
Cameron lives in an enchanted forest. I love it very much.
As do I. Well, that pokeweed's getting big, isn't
Yeah. It's encroaching.
it? It is. I still don't know what to do about that exactly. You're not supposed to touch it. You're not supposed to cut it down. You're not supposed to burn it.
This year we've seen regular tiny woodpeckers, big woodpeckers that look like Woody the Woodpecker with red heads on them. And we saw turkeys, wild turkeys twice, the standard deer, including baby Bambi deer, and what else?
Skunks. for the
Skunks
first
and
time.
possums.
Skunks and possums. And the possums were a little too familiar.
And the skunks came a little too close a few times. We took a night walk and almost walked right into one of them. Thank God for flashlights.
I'm glad we had it with us.
Always with the lovely view, and always with somebody doing something next door.
Yes, there's always a lot of lawn mowing and weed whipping.
Especially on the weekend.
Usually they wait till Monday for that. Always throughout all this.
Oh yeah, the moles.
I only notice them when I step on the ground and it sinks in a bit.
Make you fly like a drone through the trees. Which way do we go?
Well, do you want to pick another loop?
Yeah, I'd like that.
This way. And show down the center path, even though we're not going to walk down there. It's one of 3 paths.
Beautiful.
It was very nice.
We shot golf balls here too.
That was fun.
We found a few.
We did on one of our recent walks.
I'm sure as it gets to be more and more fall, we'll find more. Time to just enjoy this. Step outside the camera and just enjoy my life. Get outside while you still can. Black-eyed Susans.
So pretty. I'm glad they just grow here.
I should have paused after the deer.
Ugh, these are on there good. These aren't even the same things. These are a different kind of grippy thing.
Yep, nature trying to repopulate
Does a good
in our
job.
pants.
I bet
Get
animals
stuff.
get that stuff in their fur all the time.
And that's how they spread the plants all over the place. So it's just nature just doing its job. But you get stuff on your when you walk in the woods. It's better.
There's a toad right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, I just missed him. I think he was on camera for a second.
I could bring him back. No, I don't want to hurt him.
No. Let him live his free toad life. I wonder if he's the same toad we saw yesterday.
I bet not.
Better to get little fuzzies. I know we get them on ourselves almost every time we take a walk. I'd rather get the little fuzzies than get poison ivy or anything.
Oh, God.
Ow, that little fuzzy poked me.
I don't know if I've ever had that, but I hear it exists out here. I don't know.
Damn.
My dad's...
They're all up in my sock.
Yeah.
A little more pokey when they're in my sock.
Yeah, I know there's poison ivy out here.
As long as we stick to the path
Yeah.
and don't go trudging off toward those mushrooms and other things far very often,
Once in a while you got to.
we shouldn't wind up with poison ivy or poison oak. Be an unpleasant way to end the summer.
Well, if we ever got it, I think the best thing I would think is to put Dawn dishwashing soap or some other like grease cutting soap because it's an oil-based thing, and when you rub it,
Never heard that homeopathic solution. There he is. There's one deer. They're very skittish. There's a couple over there, but as we get closer, they'll leave. You can see the side of his little friend now. I love walking back here and seeing them. We try not to scare them. We want them to feel welcome. It's a sanctuary back here. There he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're good. Bye. Thanks for visiting. Don't worry, we're not going to follow you. Go with your family, they miss you. Goodbye. Yay! I was hoping we'd see some deer.
oops.
Wasn't there 2 over here somewhere?
Well, there's 3 ultimately. This one's pristine, but it would be good. This one could even look. There's a wild strawberry.
Pretty. You say they're not good though.
No, not to eat.
It's so tiny. See how big my fat finger is next to it? What type of berries are they?
I don't know. I know they're not nightshade berries. We used to have nightshade that grew all over here. That was poison but pretty. And
Like some things in life. Pretty but poisonous.
yes, indeed.
I wouldn't eat it, but I bet a bird would love it. They say that's one thing you can sort of guess by what you might be able to eat if you're ever lost in the woods.
Yeah.
Wait around and see if a bird eats it. If a bird can eat it, we might be able to. I love you.
I love you too.
Goodbye. We shall continue to enjoy you outdoors until the snowflakes fall.